y'all want to know what I like most about my intro? You'll never hear that song anywhere. Unless you specifically go into YouTube and type in Spy Hunter 2 OST, Asia Mission 4, I believe, you will not hear that song anywhere else. So when you hear that song, you know it's me. But anyways, don't adjust your sets, folks. I'm playing in teams with AB21. The man, the myth, the legend himself. People, before this match kicked off, I want to say I was like 3, maybe 4 deaths in. And I was like, yeah, this UK is starting to frustrate me. And then I saw AB21 online. And I invited him. And so, here we are. Now, the strats I use in solos do not, and I repeat, do not work in teams. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do them. So I was on the way toward the suburbs like I usually do in solo matches, right? But then, someone hits the detector. And it's kind of far. And it's right about here at AB21 is like, bro, 2 on me. And that Tim shooting at the 2. So I'm running back and I'm like, bro, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Don't die. Don't die. And there he goes. He's moving. And he shoots with his L85. Now, people, if you don't know AB21, the man relishes in being toxic to other players, aka when he kills them, and, like, BMing, bad mannering, clan members. When I say clan, I mean clans within the game. People, that was a duo he just took out. Now, granted, there were 2 raincoats, but 2v1 is still a 2v1. And like I always tell you all, in this here game, 1 bullet hits your head, you're gone. Doesn't matter the caliber of the bullet, the skill of the player, the range of the gun, doesn't matter. So, my boy took out a whole duo by himself. And look, this one guy had an SVU. We all know how dangerous an SVU is, although it only carries 11 rounds. So, AB21 already has 2 weapons on him. I decided to take the SVU, even though I'm literally done with that weapon at the time of this here gameplay. And then, at the same time, at the time of this here voice recording, but that's neither here nor there. Now, the airdrop is pretty damn dangerous. Again, you know, solo strats, that would say, as I point that way for some reason, I think that's where the nearest shots were coming from. People in teams, no one cares about loot. No one cares about an airdrop. No one cares about playing the game for what it is, which is a looter-shooter extraction. They take out the first and the third word of that their phrase and focus on shooter. Like, if you get bored of playing Call of Duty, or if Call of Duty is like getting to you with its fire shotguns and glitches and non-updates and whatnot and skins, freaking Nicki Minaj in a shooting game, just play Vigor with teams turned on. And granted, this game itself has its own issues, but it's still kind of the same. And on top of that, we got a whole device which allows you to see the nearest player to you. Call of Duty don't got that. They got a UAV, sure, but not a port. Now, am I sitting here advertising this game? Nah. Am I saying that this game has the same problems as Call of Duty? Maybe. Can I compare the 2 games? Nah. Call of Duty has an actual team. This is like, what, 12, 16 people? They did a lot. I'll give it to them. The game can be fun at certain times. Can be. People, did y'all notice throughout that entire rant? No shots were heard. No shots were fired. Notice that. Notice how quiet it got. Good. I'm glad you did. Because I say this to AB21. And what he's going to do, as I flash up my consumable wheel, I'm like, damn, I ain't got ports? That's wild. AB21 uses his. Or he's about to use his. And sure enough, I'm going to go prone here in a second. And that's where the nearest guy is. Now, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because when you port someone in Lone Wolf Turned On, or teams, right? You're not porting a person. You're porting a team. You're porting someone, and that someone tells their buddy, I'm being ported. Just like how AB21 did to me. And wouldn't you know it, in the same direction where AB21 ported someone at, there is now gunfire. You hear that? Gee, it's almost like someone is shooting at someone else. But remember, this is teams. So let me rephrase that statement. It's more like a team is shooting at another team.
Don't let the killer escape. He has been marked as a threat. The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
When I tell you all, I was so upset with myself. I was mad at myself. And let me tell you why. When I killed my third person and turned to the right, I knew guy was on those rocks. He was there, and y'all watched me watch him on those rocks. When I first popped out and shot with an SVU, that should have been a headshot. Dude was prone with an SVD. My first bullet should have hit his head, but I missed. And now what does that mean? Well, that means that he has me locked in. He knows my position, he knows which rock I'm at, and he knows that I'm gonna pop out from either one or the other side. And I already took a hit. There goes all my armor. One more hit and I'm gone. I couldn't risk a second chance because he doesn't have recoil. I do. Right? So that's why I called him the Martyr Strike. But look, if I'd have landed that one headshot, that one nice clean headshot, I'd have been a threat. Killed a threat, became a threat, same match. But what was in my hand was an SVU. What was my brain thinking? M82. So that's him. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not gonna find him. Purely because he doesn't want to be found. It's right about here, and AB21 says, yeah, Jet, there's no one else left in that match. That guy left too. People, even if I did become a threat, it wouldn't account with the UK. So, I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. But, hey, I did just get done with the SVU weapon challenge, so I should have hit that shot. But do you know how many times I've said I should have hit that shot and then died, like, afterwards? I'm happy I came out of this one alive. Special shout out to AB21. And if you look in the title, there should be at that dude Juvie. That's his YouTube channel. Go to his channel, hit the sub button. My man posts like really funny skits, like weekly, if not daily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.